I recently tried what you guys told me were the worst items in Walmart's bakery, and y'all had a lot to say about that. So these are the items that caught the most flack in response. Starting with these slices of New York cheesecake. I just picked the one with a plain slice and the strawberry swirl. Cheers. Okay, let's try the strawberry. Okay, is there something wrong with me? This really isn't the worst cheesecake I've ever had. The texture itself is what you'd expect from cheesecake. It's kind of fluffy but also dense. And I feel like a lot of grocery store cheesecake has this weird like aftertaste to it, almost sour. And this doesn't have that. Is it authentically New York style? No, but it's not bad. Now for the Rice Krispie treats. Honestly, this one really surprised me. They partially taste homemade, partially taste like a Rice Krispie treat. And in terms of texture, I feel like they're rather soft. I think the reason they don't taste totally homemade is because they're missing this slight butteriness. At least that's how my homemade ones taste like. But I mean, for getting these at the grocery store, I don't think they're bad. Now for these celebration cake squares. Can you imagine the amount of food dye they put in this? I feel like I can smell it. This is vanilla cake enrobed in pink frosting and sprinkles. Yeah, that is a whole lot of sweet without much flavor. In fact, it reminds me of something you'd buy from like Little Debbie. The cake itself is kind of dry like their snack cakes can be, and then that icing is just kind of like watery sugar. These taste like they kind of look like plastic. And finally, the cannoli. These are fried pastry dough tubes lined with chocolate with a sweet, creamy, cheesy filling. Listen, is the cannoli shell the most crispy, crunchy thing you could get? No, but it's also not soggy. I feel like the flavor of cannoli is actually there. You're just not going to have the most fresh pastry shell. Maybe if I was Italian, I'd be more offended. So have you ever tried any of these items in Walmart's bakery? What do you think?